Hi everybody! Today we're going to be going over my 6-week pregnancy update. We're going to start off by talking about some things going on with the baby. These are all my notes. So, week 6, baby was the size of a sweet pea. The baby's face was starting to develop. Their heart was definitely beating at this point. Approximately 120 beats per minute, and their arms and legs were starting to develop. When it comes to symptoms I was feeling, not a whole lot has changed yet. I was having some mild bloating, a couple days where it was a little bit more than mild, but overall it was not too bad. Still having some mild cramping at this point, but to my understanding, this is just the feeling of my uterus growing and stretching. Nothing crazy, and wasn't every day. Most days last week, but not for very long either. Just small durations of time. I have noticed that my acne has been acting up, and in a very weird way. As a teenager, I had really bad acne on like my forehead. And then as I've become an adult, I've gotten it more like on my cheeks and my chin. But lately I've been finding it along my hairline. So like I've been having a lot of acne behind my ears and like along the nape of my neck, which has been really weird for me. I haven't really experienced that before. Um, I've had a bit of a mild sore chest, but still nothing crazy, especially compared to what I've heard others talk about around this time of pregnancy. Haven't really noticed any changes either. Like, I haven't noticed that my chest has gotten much bigger or that the areolas have gotten like bigger or darker. Haven't really noticed that. Um, and I've also found that when I am experiencing pain, it's usually like at nighttime. Um, I have been experiencing some loose stool, unfortunately. Um, that's kind of normal with my IBS symptoms, but I have noticed it more lately. And I think I noticed it happening more after I started taking the new thyroid medication I was given. So it might just be a symptom of that. Um, I've had maybe 2 instances of very, very mild nausea, but honestly, it might not even be pregnancy related. There was like at one point I had like a chicken salad sandwich, and I wouldn't even say I was very nauseous. It just didn't quite sit the same that day. Um, and then there was one other day, I can't remember the circumstance, but oh, it was like later in the evening, and my belly was a little bit sore, but I think it was just because I was hungry. I didn't have as much as I should have eaten that day. And I do think I remember feeling a bit better after I ate. So I don't know if I can really chalk that up to pregnancy or just, being hungry. I have noticed that my appetite has increased a bit. Not so much during the day, like it has increased since the beginning during the day, but it's kind of like stayed the same now. But I do notice that at nighttime I'll wake up in the middle of the night quite hungry. I haven't noticed like any like frequent urination or anything. Um, and if I have, it's just honestly because I'm drinking more water. Um, and so I've still been using the bathroom like a normal amount. Um, and as I've been saying for like the last 2 weeks, my biggest symptom is that I'm exhausted. I'm still napping every day. After this video, I'm probably gonna go down for a nap. I've been sleeping like a lot. Like I go to bed at 12 and I wake up between 10 and 11 usually, although I will say today I woke up a bit earlier. For me, that is still not early by any means. But I woke up at like 9:30, I think. And then I usually go down for a nap between 2 and 3. Um, and I will nap for like 2 hours usually. And then wake up, and within like 10 minutes, I'm feeling tired again. But those have been my main symptoms. My next prenatal appointment is March 8th, I think, or some very early March. And I'm hoping that I will be getting scheduled for an ultrasound at that point because I'm getting very anxious to hear a heartbeat. Um, I've heard so many horror stories within the last few years of miscarriages and things like that, and so it's just kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety not really knowing how baby's doing right now. Um, However, um, today is for me 7 weeks and 2 days. So at the end of this week on Saturday, I'm going to be going home and telling all of my family over the course of the weekend and that Monday. And then I will be uploading these videos and you guys will be able to catch up and then keep up to date from there. But let's end this video off with a little bump update, which, as I've said in the last few videos, isn't really a bump yet. I did just eat, so I'm probably a little bit bloated. That seems to be a trend for me lately. Yesterday I actually couldn't button up my jeans after I ate. So I had to get like a hair elastic and hold my pants together with the hair elastic. So that was a first. But yeah. So this is what we're working with today. Nothing too crazy. Just a bit of bloat. I'm very excited for whenever I can actually show you guys a proper bump. I'm so excited to have one. But that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions or thoughts about this week's update. And I'll be seeing you next week. Bye.